Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, in this lecture, we will learn about R programming. In this lecture, I will teach you about variable. What is variable in R and how we can express a variable in R. Let's begin our lecture. In R, we use hashtag sign for make a comment. If we want to make any comment, or give any comment, we should need to use hashtag sign, such as variable. I use hashtag variable, and this declares that it's a comment. Okay. First, we should run a code or a line. How to run a code or a line in R? We can select this line, and by clicking run, we can run this line. Or another way of run any code or line, we can use keyboard shortcut like Control plus Enter. If we put our cursor in this line and press Control plus Enter, this code, this line will be run in our console. Let's second line. Today we will discuss about variable. So I am going to press Control plus Enter. It will run. Sorry for the interruption. Okay. And variable name. We should have knowledge that what should be the possible name of a variable and what should not be possible to use as a variable name. Variable names can be variable1, var1, var.1, var data, etc. Input number as variable value. Let's a variable var1 which is equal to 10, and let's run it. And then we are going to print this variable, print var1, print var1. You can see in the console that it prints 10, which means var1 we defined this variable value as 10, and if we command to print var1, it will print 10. Next one is we use variable dot one or var dot one as 2. Var dot one is equal to 2. Run it, then print var1 var dot 1. You will see that it prints 2 as we use var1 values 2. The next one is var dash. Var dash variable as a variable name is equal to 5. Run it and then print it. Print var dash. You can see var 5, and so on. You can run every one of these variables. Input a sentence or word as a variable value. You should use clone, upper clone, or inverted comma. It may be double inverted, double quotation, or single quotation, whatever you like to use. Let's have example data 1. I take a variable name data 1, which is I am happy. I am happy is the value of the data 1. Let's run it. You can see there is a error, unexpected symbol in data 1. Okay, because of you cannot create any variable like without number. You cannot use any variable values, a word, a sentence, etc. without using a quotation mark. If you want to print this, then run. It will shows error in print data 1. Next, we correct the data values as data 1 is equal to inverted comma I am happy, double quotation. I use double quotation, I am happy. Then run it. You can see there is no error in this code. Then print it. Print data 1. You can see it prints I am happy. So we learned that if we want to use some values like a sentence or word, we should use quotation mark. You can't use a special sign in variable name. A special sign that means dollar sign, percentage sign, and so on. Variable names cannot be like two var dash var percentage. That means you cannot use a special sign, and you also cannot use any number before the name of the variable. Your variable name can't be started with any number. Let's have a check. If I use a variable name that is 2 var is equal to 5. 5 means the value of 2 var. If I run it, you can see error, unexpected symbol in 2 var. 2 var. That means we cannot use number. We cannot use number in the starting of a variable name. If we want to print 2 var, then there you also can see an unexpected error. That means you can't use any number before a variable name. You can't also use dash sign before a variable name. Let's have a check. You can see there is an unexpected error symbol in dash v var. Okay, let's print it. You can also see there is an error. Okay, you can also create variable by using assign function. Assign is a kind of function that built in R assign function. Let's have a use of assign function. The formula of using assign function is assign first bracket start quotation variable name. The variable name should be in a quotation mark, and then use comma and then the value of this variable. We assign a variable called var5. I took a variable name var5. I use assign function, then var5 in the quotation mark and use comma and then var5 value. You can see it will print 50. I assign 50 as a value of var5, and if I command to print var5, I can see that it print 50. That means 50 is the value of var5. Then assign another variable name var-6 and the value is 40. You can see if you print var-6, it will print 40. So that's all about variable. Which name, what kind of name you can use as a variable name and what kind of variable name you can't use, you can understand by this lecture. Then to find how many variable you use before in this coding program, how many variables you use or what are the variables are being used in this coding, you can see by using print function, and I also use ls function in the print function. Print first bracket ls, then run it. You can see that in this coding I use some variables. It shows that data1, var.1, var-6, var1, var1 dot, var3 dash, var5. These variables I used in this coding. Sometimes there will a missing variable name, and it can't be show. This time you can use print ls all dot names is equal to true. It will show you how much or how many variable you use. In this coding I use some variable and it shows data1, var1. You can see there is more number of variable than before. Okay, it shows that all variable names that I have been used before. We are going to learn about how to delete variable. To delete a variable, we should use rm function, rm var1, then run it. It is deleted. var1 variable is deleted. Let's check if there is any variable with name var1. Let's print var1. You can see that error in print var1. Object var1 not found. That means it will no longer available in this coding because we delete it earlier. To check if this variable var1 is deleted or not, print var1. Okay, print var1. You can see every time that there is no variable with name var1. Let's assign this variable again. var1 is equal to 500 and then check that if it is available now or not. Print var1, then run. You can see it prints 500. That means now it is available in this program. Then print ls all dot names is equal to true. You can see that there the var1 variable is available. You can see here the var1 variable is now available. So that's all for today. See you again in the next lecture.